whenever you're talking about 4 picks in the top 38 picks, there's an opportunity to add a lot of depth and talented players to your roster. So there's a lot of different directions that they could go. And then the great thing about the Jets is that all their positions of need, it aligns with the strengths of this class overall.
This is unbelievable for them to have this draft capital and have the options that they do. Joe Douglas puts together such a talented staff that can evaluate players like no one I've seen, and he knows what it's like to win. He has those 3 Super Bowl wins, and I think that having that flexibility with the draft to be able to go in a few different directions is only going to obviously help you guys.
4 picks in the top 38, you nail all 4 of those, and you got a chance to be winning 8, 9, 10 games as soon as this season. Beyond that, if the Jets choose to with the cap situation, they can be as aggressive as they want to, really. I'm not saying they will spend every dollar they have or won't, but they have the option to do so. If there's a player they want in free agency, they got a chance to at least make a run at that player. So 4 picks in the top 38, very useful, and that's the foundation of this team.
You know, there seems to be a pretty good pass rush draft. You don't hear that very often. I mean, do they get an interior pass rusher and an edge guy? You know, I just think there's a lot of potential there. If they stay in the top 10, I have a hard time thinking they don't come away with one of the better pass rushers in this draft. It's just another fundamental element of this game. The only way you can get them without paying them like a quarterback is to get them through the draft. That's just the reality. They don't become available any other way. So I think that's an obvious area that you could focus on.
Maximum flexibility, right? I mean, you can do whatever you want. You can use all those picks. You can trade those picks. Is there a team that wants to get ahead of you for a quarterback? I don't know, but like move down and get even more capital. Like I think it just gives him the ability to do whatever he wants to do, however he reads the draft. Like if he feels like the real heart of the draft is, you know, in the middle rounds, and so he wants to accumulate picks, like having all those early picks lets him move back if that's what he wants to do. It's great to have that kind of capital. You've seen what happens when teams get hamstrung, and that's bad. He is in the opposite position. I have to think this is like the dream scenario if you're a general manager, to have this much flexibility in the draft and to have salary cap space too. All good.
It's a great opportunity. It really, if you're building an organization, this is how you do it. You sell off Jamal Adams, as great of a player as he was, but he wasn't happy. You move on from Sam Darnold. You get the cap down. They can make some moves in free agency. You get 8, 9 really good starters from 2 drafts. I mean, they're rolling then.